One of the biggest mistakes that I made early on when I was looking for extra income was assuming that all side hustles were the same. I thought the initial goal was just to make extra money. But after being laid off twice in the last 10 years, I realized that I was actually asking the wrong question. The question wasn't, how can I make extra money? For me, it was actually, how can I stop starting over? Because if you've ever been laid off, you're watching your savings shrink. You're worried about retirement. You're worried about paying the daily bills. You know exactly what I mean. And that's why in today's video, I want to show you 6 side hustles that you can do that have the potential to keep paying for you later, because they're definitely not passive from day one, but they do have the potential to create something that continues working even when you're not working. The first side hustle, one of my ultimate favorites, is creating digital products. Digital products is anything someone can download. There's no shipping, there's no inventory involved. Digital products could be anywhere from planners, recipe books, budgeting worksheets, fitness trackers. Most people use a free tool called Canva to create these products. Now, once the product is finished, you have a couple different ways to promote your product. You can put it on Etsy, Gumroad, or you can create a social media site on any social media platform that you want and generate traffic that way. And what I love the most is once this product is created, once it exists, you can keep selling this over and over again. And that is something that is completely different from getting paid by the hour. Now, this is one of the first side hustles that you can start by building an actual asset instead of simply selling your time. Second side hustle is blogging. And before you think that blogging died years ago, people are still searching Google millions of times every single day. They're looking for answers, recipes, advice, reviews, solutions. Years ago, I actually had a blog myself. And one of the coolest things was seeing people find content I had written months later after I published it. The articles that I was writing kept working even when I physically wanted. What was super cool was I decided to transition off of blogging into something else, and I was still making sales from work that I had done months, even years prior, which is pretty cool. Blogging definitely takes patience, but if you're willing to stay consistent, it has the ability to create long-term income opportunities from ads, products, affiliate recommendations, and you could start absolutely free going to a website called wordpress.com. And the third side hustle is actually the platform you're watching right now, and what's interesting about YouTube is that a video can continue to get views long after you create it. So for example, I recently had a video that I uploaded 2 weeks ago, I think, got 30,000 views in 2 weeks. So I spent some time creating the video, publishing the video, writing the video, and I think it was like a 12-minute video, uploaded at one time, and I was able to get 30,000 views even after I published it. So I didn't have to do anything additional because YouTube did the hard work, because they pushed my video out to people that they thought might be interested in it. And that's why I love this model, because you do the work once and then it keeps working for you. Now, does every video succeed like that? Of course not. But every video has the potential to become an asset. And that's a completely different way of thinking. Now, you can make money from YouTube a couple different ways. Number one, from Google ads. Ads are placed on the videos, and as a creator, you can get paid from people watching those ads. Another way is if you sell products. It could be digital products, it can be mugs, t-shirts, it could be anything. You can even do brand partnerships where brands pay you to promote one of their products in one of your videos and you get paid, which is pretty cool. Now, this is a side hustle I haven't personally done, but I think it's pretty cool if you like to be outside. And this is completely different from anything that you've seen out there. It's a parking lot cleanup business. And the website, cleanlots.com, explains exactly how it works, and it's really simple. All you do is clean commercial properties after business hours. And what I love is not necessarily the cleanup itself, but it's the reoccurring clients, because you have the ability to keep getting paid from the same person month after month. So you no longer have to start from zero every single month. So you're building a predictable income, and that's a huge difference. Next is your own bookkeeping business. You can earn anywhere from $40 to $80 per hour. Businesses need help tracking income, expenses, financial records every single month. And the cool thing is, once someone becomes your client, they often stay for a long time, providing obviously you do a good job. And this reoccurring income feels very different than consistently searching for a new gig. Obviously, there is a learning curve, but the benefits that you're developing is a valuable skill while building a client base. Sixth side hustle is affiliate content, and this could be through YouTube, a blog, a social media. All you do is recommend products or services that you genuinely use and trust. And when someone purchases, you may earn a commission. And what's nice about this model is older content that you created can continue to generate sales. It's definitely not instant from day one, but the content becomes an asset that can continue working over time. Now, here's what I really want you to understand, because the goal obviously is not to avoid working, because every single one of these side hustles require work, dedication, consistency. But the difference is where the work goes. With many jobs out there, when the work ends, so does the income. With business models like these, the work has the potential to create something that lasts longer than today. And that's the reason that they interest me so much, especially what I've experienced with the layoffs. And when I went through people's comments on my videos, I don't think that most people are really searching for side hustles because they want excitement. They're searching for side hustles because they want stability. They want options. They want control. You know, me, the person that got laid off twice in the last 10 years. There's a woman in our comments who got laid off after turning 60. There was someone in the comments that was laid off 4 times. There was a recently widowed woman worried about retirement. Those people are not looking for another lottery ticket. They're looking for a future that feels more secure. And honestly, I understand that, because that is exactly how I felt. And before you need any expensive software to do any of this, cross that off your list. You don't need paid ads. You do not need expensive software. You do not need subscriptions of any kind, because I really do not like seeing people spend money before they actually understand what they're building. And what changed for me personally wasn't just the tools. It was just finding a clear path, a structure, a plan that finally made sense. So here's the question that I want to leave you with. Not really what side hustle pays the most, but what can I build today that might still benefit me a year from now? Because that's the question that changed everything for me. Because if you want to see the blueprint that helped me understand what I was building and why it made sense, there's a free link below in this video. And as you grow through it, I want you to ask yourself, does this make more sense than what I've been trying? Because the reality is the next 6 months, the next 12 months are going to pass you by. The question is, will you be in the same situation that you are right now? Or will you be able to find something that will literally really make a difference in your financial future? If you're looking for something that you can control, something that can give you stability, something that can give you relief, click on the link in the description below, and I'll see you on the next video.